On February 1st, 2024, AT&T downgraded your plan without even telling you. So it's about time you knew about it. It all started when a user on Reddit posted that their plan all of a sudden performed a lot slower than before during network load, even with the new upgraded tower. To be clear, this was posted days before AT&T's major network outage that took the world by storm recently. It seems as if the plan was just downgraded. For their consumer postpaid unlimited plans, AT&T has three options: starter, extra, and premium. The highest of these is of course premium, and the reason why many people choose this plan, including myself, is because it offers the highest level premium network access. And this means when the network has to manage a lot of continuous traffic at once, your speeds are prioritized above others during those times of network congestion. And behind the scenes, like every network operator, AT&T has a system of QCI values, or quality class identifiers. Every single customer is assigned a QCI value based on the plan they have. And for a long time, AT&T's unlimited premium plan used to be on QCI 7, the highest level available for consumers. Extra customers were on QCI 8 for the first 75 gigs before being dropped to the lowest level, QCI 9. Starter customers are always on QCI 9. Business, enterprise, and first responder customers were given even higher QCI values on some of the plans. But what it seems like is happening now is AT&T is dropping the QCI values on some of their plans. Premium is now always on QCI 8, the same level Extra starts at for the first 75 gigs. Even their customized key enterprise plans are now down to QCI 8 for the first 50 gigs before deprioritization on QCI 9. As soon as I found out about these changes, I had to find out the truth. So I put all three of AT&T's consumer plans side by side. I started by testing each one individually, and while they were pretty close to each other, Starter got about a 20% lower download speed than Extra and Premium. So then I ran all three at once and they were all basically the same. I ran them once more and they were close again. I ran them side by side with each other and they got basically the same results, so you can tell that there was very little gap in performance, but this was also only from the old LTE I get at my house. So I drove up to Green Bay, where they have a cell site with 5G+, and I ran all three again, just like before. So here I have all three plans, all three lines lined up here. So we have Starter, Extra, and Premium, and we're just gonna run all three. So you can see on the iPhones, it is catching 5G+, and I can also see 5G+ on the Galaxy S24 that has Starter. So we're gonna run them each individually, and then we're gonna run them all at once. So we finished that with 632 down, 61.8 up. And on our iPhone 14 Pro with unlimited extra, we have 685 on 90.2. And here we did end up getting 736 on 84.9. So now what we're going to do is we're just gonna run all three side by side and find out, are these two actually on the same QCI level? How close is it to Starter? We're gonna run all that at the same time. And what we got from that, we got 92.3 on 64.7 for the Starter, 362 on 73.9 for the Extra, and 486 on 61.1 for the Premium. So we're gonna run all three at once one more time, just to see if that's any different. And you'll notice how this started at pretty high, but then it got lower as these started testing, because you can tell it needs to give more capacity to these two. But you can see how similar these two are. So these two are definitely looking like they're on the same level. I mean, there's barely any difference in the performance. And overall upload speed performance is just really close. So there you have it. Isn't it just crazy that it's like in the 60s during February in Wisconsin? That's just unbelievable. So I guess it's true. They really did lower the QCI values of some of their plans. And while it may not seem like a big deal since most people don't even know what a QCI is, it's also very misleading and slightly concerning when AT&T pulls this big move for millions and millions of customers without even telling them. AT&T was happy to apologize for their recent outage by offering select customers a measly $5 one-time credit, but to hide this downgrade as if it's nothing definitely says something about their ethics. But I think the worst part is that AT&T had to do it in the first place. AT&T is spending big building out their fiber internet infrastructure right now, and as someone who uses AT&T fiber internet at home, that is a great thing. But in order to do it, they had to take out a big loan from BlackRock, the company that basically owns the world because they back so many public development projects like this. Ever since their efforts to expand fiber, wireless has become an afterthought. In Northeast Wisconsin, we only just now got 1 or 2 C-band 5G plus sites up in Green Bay. And if we know they're going to keep going at this slow of a pace to upgrade their network to handle more capacity from 5G users, it all of a sudden makes sense that they want more people on lower levels so everyone can get more capacity overall. And in some cases, like for Business and FirstNet, upsell customers to higher end plans that are on the QCI levels the cheaper ones used to be on. So, are AT&T's plans still worth it? I mean, I just made it sound like they're cooked, but honestly, their plans, deals, and pricing are still some of the best in the industry. AT&T still offers everyone, new and existing customers, the best deals on devices. Their family plan pricing is still competitive, and you get the freedom to mix and match different plans on the same account. If you don't live somewhere where AT&T has 5G Plus deployed, I think Unlimited Starter SL is plenty for you. You still get unlimited data, a little bit of hotspot, and access to all of AT&T's deals. If you do live somewhere with 5G Plus, it's between Extra EL and Premium PL. And you might think that after all this, I would just instantly recommend going with Extra here. But you can get the premium plan with data that's always on QCI 8, more hotspot, and 4K streaming for the same price as Extra if you're an AARP member. And it turns out, anyone of any age can be an AARP member for just $16 a year, which in my opinion is just a no-brainer to get that upgrade to the premium plan from the Extra plan for the same price. The key takeaway of this video is not to boycott AT&T, their plans and deals are still worth it, but it is a little shady that they are downgrading your plan without telling you. But now I've told you, so if you found this video helpful, definitely be sure to drop a like down below to let me know, and share this with someone that uses AT&T. I'm Max, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.